Hello and welcome to Thursday. Now, today I accomplished something that I've been meaning to set out to do for almost 2 years now. Back in July of 2023, I attended a little convention, Toy Pizza Con 2023 upstate in Beacon, New York. And that was a great time. Met up with a friend, and said friend gave me a book. And that would be Tokyo Ueno Station. Now, this book has been sitting on my desk since I got it, right? Since July of 2023. It was sitting right on top of my PS4, and I kept telling myself that one day I'll read it. One day I'll get to it. And it got brought up in conversation today where I was watching something, and what people were had a book on their coffee table, or just stuff on their coffee table that's been there for periods of time that shouldn't, it shouldn't have been there for that long. And I was like, oh yeah, I have something like that right in front of me. On top of my PS4 is this book. And brought it up, and a friend the friend who actually made this little guy, Alfred, said that she had just picked up this book from the library. And she's like, hey, why don't we read it? So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So day goes by. I actually went shopping today, went to just pick up some groceries. Ended up making a trip to the office supply store to pick up some other stuff. Didn't get anything because didn't need anything. And, after that, just came back home, did a little bit of cooking, and then we ended up here. So, as the evening winded down, I spent like 2 hours reading this. It really is a short book. Not even 2 hours, like a little bit over an hour. The words there aren't too many words per page, and there's 180 pages, so it's a very, very quick read. But yeah, this book was just sitting there for years, and maybe an hour and a half of commitment to read all of it. It's kind of silly, but it's just one of those things where, yeah, I finally got around to doing this. It took over 2 years, and it took less than an hour and a half to actually do it. Anyway, this book is wonderful. It's telling the tale of a man who, I guess it's not a spoiler if it's on the back of the book, right? It's about a man who has passed away, and his ghost haunts said Tokyo Station, and he's he's lived through hardships all his life, and this book is about his perspective on what's the goings on in Tokyo Ueno Station from his death onward up until, I believe, when did this come out? It's like it references the 2020 Olympics in a way, saying that how the ghost's opinions on how the Olympics will affect Japan and whatnot, and Tokyo as well. But it talks about things before that. There's some very insane moments throughout the novel. There's no chapters actually, which is interesting. So there's not really a place to pause at any point. I guess you can. There's some subheadings and dividers. Well, not subheading. There's like line breaks that you'll see come up throughout the book if I can find one. I only started noticing them towards the end, right? So there really isn't a good stopping point, which is fine, because I just did this in one session. There was one notable one, but I can't find it. Yeah, there is no really any good stopping point. So, oh well. But yeah, I'm finally glad that I got a chance to read this, and it's a New York Times notable book, and it's won several awards. So it's really it's finally time that I read this. Yeah, it's something. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna call it for today. This is going right back where I left it on my PlayStation, because I think that's funny. But yeah, finally glad that I had a chance to just take the time to just read this. So anyway, that's what we're gonna call it for today. So thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.